So in last few classes we have seen list, tuples, and then dictionary. Okay, and if we see the difference between list, tuples, and dictionary. So first property, that is list is a mutable, it is a non-mutable or non-mutable, and dictionary is mutable. Means, so mutable, as we know, uh, we can change the value. Let's say if we create a dictionary or list or tuples. So in case of list, once we create the list, later on we can change any value, and also let's say initially we store 3 element, later on we can add any number of element. Okay, but in the case of tuples we cannot access, means we cannot add more element once we created. Okay, or we cannot delete or insert any new item in that. Okay, uh, second is that is a uh, list is a ordered. Okay, tuple is also ordered, and this is unordered. Okay, so what do you mean by ordered? So we can list and tuple can be accessed through its index. Okay, but dictionary is unordered. We cannot access the dictionary values through indexing. Okay, so dictionary is, we can access dictionary through keys. Okay, so that is the thing. Uh, we can have duplicates, duplicate value inside list. Similarly for tuples as well. As well. But in dictionary there will be no duplicate. Means we cannot have same key multiple times. Okay, that is what mean by duplication. In list and tuple we can have a duplicates. Yeah, so yeah, so these are the three main thing that you should remember in case of list, tuple, and dictionary. uh, One more thing maybe we can add.
Hello.
So, hello, hi Yogesh. Okay.
Sir, your screen is not visual to me. Hello.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I haven't, I think, shared that screen. Okay, sorry, I forget to share the screen. Thanks for confirming.
Okay.
Yeah, I think now it's visible to everyone.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, so the difference between list, tuple, and dictionary. So, in list, first difference is list is a mutable, tuple is a non-mutable, and dictionary is also mutable. Similarly, second property is list and tuple are ordered, means we can access the element through index, right? In case of dictionary, we have to access the element present inside through keys. Okay. Third property is in list and tuple we can have duplicate value. Okay, but in dictionary we cannot have duplicate keys. Always remember duplicate keys. Okay, there should be no duplicate keys. Okay, uh, And if also we have seen this is represented by square bracket, this is round bracket, and then this is a curly bracket. Okay, so these four property you should remember, okay, in case of list, tuple, and dictionary. Yeah. So today we will see one more uh, thing, that is set. Okay, so first let's see what is set and what are the property. So first, if we see the property, no uh, no duplicates. Okay, so in set there will be no duplicate values. Okay, so this is, then second, this is unordered. Again, we cannot access the value present inside or item present inside set through index. Okay. Um, yeah. So no duplicate, unordered. Yeah. So these are few property. Let me see. I have written. Uh, okay. Also, it is a mutable. It is a mutable, means we can increase, we can delete, or we can extend the set. Okay, now how we can represent the set, or for set also, the bracket that we use is a curly bracket. Okay, so let's say if I have to create any set, for example, let's say if I create a equal to, then it, the value will be inside this curly bracket, and it can be 1 4 5 7 a. Okay, and so what is the difference between dictionary and set in terms of representation? So this is basically a set. Okay. Mm, let's say if I create one variable with dictionary, so dictionary is basically a key value, but in set there is a no key value. Okay, so dictionary, how we can represent? So let's say name. Okay, so this is a key, then its value. Then maybe age is another key. Okay, and this is, so this is how we can represent dictionary. Okay, so both use curly bracket, but the main difference is in set we don't have basically keys and value pair thing. Okay, but in dictionary we have keys and value. Okay, yeah. So let's see it through program. Okay, one more thing that you should remember. Mm, in dictionary, let's say if you have to create empty dictionary. Okay, so empty dictionary, there is nothing inside that dictionary when we create. So let's say you can create that by using simply curly bracket. So this is one way. Other way is you can use keyword, dict keyword, to create a empty dictionary. Okay, but in case of set, let's say uh, if you have to create empty set. Okay, so if you create like this, okay, so this is a wrong way. This will treat it as a dictionary because so for to create an empty set, you have to use a then set of. Okay, so this is how you can create a empty set. Okay, Means first way is means you cannot simply put curly brackets empty, and so that is a wrong way of creating an empty set. So if you have to create an empty set, directly you can write a equal to set of that thing. Okay, so that will be empty set. Yeah. Uh, So in set also we can store any data types. Okay, means let's say um, first is basically to create a empty set. This is how we can create. And if you see the other example, fruits, number, and mixed. So fruit is basically storing strings. Okay, then number, then mixed. Okay, so let's create one empty set. 1 4 4 8 10. Okay, and mm, let's see what it print. See what I have written here: 1 4 4 8 10. Okay, but since this is a set, and as we have seen, it should not have any duplicate, means it will not store any duplicate value. Okay, so 4 and 4 are twice, but when it store, means when we run this cell, it will store only 1 4. Okay, there will be, so all the element present inside set will be unique. Okay, always remember, all the things that are stored inside a set will always be unique value. Okay, yeah. uh, s- so let's say if I create one list. Okay, uh, so how we can create a list? Simply by one square bracket and then value inside that. Okay, 1 3 4 10 10 9 8 7 7 5 3 2 1. Okay, so let's say this is a list that we have created. If we see in list all the elements that I have stored, because it allow duplicate values. Okay, but let's say if we have to store only unique values from this list. Okay, so set is a good way to basically just find out the unique value. Okay, so let's say b you, if I write b, then set of a. Okay, so then if I write, so see, if I use a set keyword, it will automatically convert that list into dictionary and store it inside a b variable. Okay, and if you see here how you store, the order was, means if you remove the duplicate value as well, in that case also the order was different, right? But here the order, it automatically sort it out, and there is no order, means it does not follow any order. It means it will this is in increasing order, right? But it removed the duplicate value, and in a variable the order was quite different, but once we apply set, it automatically reorder and it follow a increasing order pattern. Okay, so yeah, so this is about set, means in terms of storing the unique values. Okay, so we can um, any value we can convert into a set or dictionary or list using type conversion. Just you need to use a keyword before that which you want to change. So for example, here this is a list, and if you want to convert it into a set, then simply use set keyword. Again, let's say uh, if I have to convert that this, since this is a set, if I have to convert into a tuples. So I can simply use tuple and then B. And if I print C, so see now this is a converted into a tuple. So if you see here, that was curly bracket and here it was a round bracket. So it convert into a tuple. Okay. So we can do any type conversion. So type conversion is basically converting from one data type to other data type. So for that, simply you have to use a that data type keyword. So for example, for tuple, the keyword is tuple. For set, for dictionary, the dict is a keyword. Similarly, list is a keyword for list data types. For string, str is a data type. Okay, int, float. So this is how you can convert any data type to any other data type. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So now if you have to, let's say how means let's say you have created one tuples and you want to add one item, let's say orange. Okay, and if you have to add single item, okay, so initially it was apple banana, then you have add uh, orange. So this is how you can, using add operation, you can add any other element. Okay, let's say if I have to add multiple items, okay, for that you need to use update method. Okay, so if you use update, then it will add multiple element. Okay, next, let's say if you have to remove it, any item. For example, fruits initially has apple, banana, orange, and if you want to remove banana, okay, so it run. But let's say if I use a fruits dot remove, okay, before that we can check whether what happened. Uh, so fruits have apple, orange, okay, but let's say fruit dot remove, and if I use a grapes, okay, it should throw error. Okay, so key error it will throw because grape is not inside that fruit and we want to remove. Okay, so let's say uh, I don't want this error. If it doesn't there, it should run. Um, okay, so for that there is a method called discard. Okay, so let's say if I run this one, so see what is it written? No error even if grape not in set. But if we use a remove method, it will throw error. Okay, the functionality are same. Only thing is that it will throw error. It will not throw any error, even if that item is not present. Okay, so this is useful when you do not want to stop your uh, or do not want to interrupt your program in between. Okay, uh, here. Okay, so next, if you have to remove and return. Okay, so let's say here also we are removing, but we are not returning. Let's say, for example, uh, if I use this, okay, and okay, and okay, mm, fruits. See now the inside fruit, this is there, okay. But now let's say if I remove banana and let's say if I, okay, so A is empty. Okay, it remove banana, but it not returning anything. Okay, since it is not returning anything, so nothing is inside A. Okay, so let's say if I use a pop method, okay, pop fruits dot pop. Okay, and if I see it remove orange, but it's not return means it's uh, return also, and we can have some value inside a. Okay, here in pop method, in case of set, we cannot access through, let's say if I want to remove pop banana no. Okay, so see what error it's give. Set dot pop takes no argument. Okay, while in case of uh, list and dictionary, in list we can basically pop that item through index. In dictionary we can pop it through key value keys. Okay, but here since uh, this is unordered, we cannot access the element using indexing. So if we use a empty prop, then it will return something, uh, and it will be a random value. Okay, that is means any item it can remove. Okay, yeah, so it don't have much uses, uh, because we want to remove the value. Let's say we should know na means what type of value we want to remove. Yeah, now let's say um, in fruits, apple, banana, orange is there. Now if I have to check whether apple is present inside that set or not, so simply we can use apple in fruits. Okay, for example, let's say if I want to check grapes, okay, simply write grapes in, and which set we want to check, fruits. Okay, it should return true or false. So so false, so grapes is not present in that. So simply this is used while we uh, this is very much useful in case of using loop if else statement that we will see later. uh, but yeah, so this is how you can check whether this element is present inside this fruit set or not. Okay, so similarly, let's say if you want to check the length, how many items are present inside that. For example, let's say in case of fruits, I want to check what is the, see, three. So three item is present. Three items are present inside a fruits. Okay. So this is how we can find the uh, length. Okay. There is a bool operation. So basically, if this list or this set is not empty, then it will return true. Otherwise, it will return false. Okay. Yeah. Now there is a set operations. Okay. Yeah. So set operation. So I think in high school we have seen set operation. Okay. So generally, let's say if this is one set and this is another set. Okay. And if you want to have this value, okay, means what are the common value? So this we call it as a intersection. Okay. So this will be A and B, A and B. So this is called as a intersection. Intersection. Okay. Similarly, if I take another one and I want to have all the value. So this line basically represent the value that we want. Let me someone. Okay. So first one is A intersection B. So this line represent this blue line in first case. This, so there is a one set A, other set B, but we want the common element. So that we called it as an intersection. So the common element is this dash line, right? Now, so this is for that we use an intersection. So for other, let's say we want, let's say if I want to combine A and B, means, so for that we use a union method. Okay, so this is a basically a or, using or operation we can have both value. Okay, third is okay, let's say if I want this is a, this is B. Okay, and so this is called a operation difference operation. Okay, so this is basically in so only this part is there. Okay, and the remaining part will be, means you can assume from A you are subtracting B, so the things which are common to A and B will remove. Okay, so this is a difference. We will see through examples as well in the code. uh, uh, then there is one other possibility that let's say if you want this part only, okay, the center one, so this is called symmetric difference. Symmetric difference. Okay, so these are mainly four operation that we generally use in a set. So let's see it through code. Okay, yeah. Okay, so in set, uh, so there are means when you can use a, for the same operation you can use a operator as well as method. So what does it mean? So operator is basically a like symbol sort of thing. Okay, so this is basically representing or symbol. Okay, and you can also use a keyword. Okay, it's like union. Okay, so both have the same meaning. Okay, so if you see here, in set 1 the value is 1 2 3, and set 2 the value is 3 4 5. So if I using let's say this. Okay, and so this is a union. So union basically addition. Okay, so in set 1 1 2 3, in set 2 3 4 5. So if I do the union, uh, union underscore result, so this will be a combination of both of this value. Okay, but since uh, 3 are in both, okay, so means since 3 can be duplicate, so let's say if I try here uh, 4 maybe 8, see, then there are, so basically this union operator will basically add or combine both of the set, and in set we can have only unique values. Okay, yeah. So similarly the same thing you can do using this method as well. Okay, so that is that also print the same thing, you can see same. Okay, next is a difference. So so in this case, see, So set 1 have value 1 2 3, set 2 has value 3 4 5. So okay, I think this is a wrong example. So this is a, sorry, AND operation. So AND is basically a intersection. Okay, so if I do set 1 and set 2, so basically it will return the common element. Okay, so here the common element is 3, so it should return 3. Okay, so let's say if I just change it to 8, there are no common element, so if I run again it should return empty. Okay, yeah, see, there is a, means if you see also, so this is an empty set. So it means in this case also it doesn't represent it through curly, single curly bracket. Okay, it represent it through set keyword. Okay, yeah. So using AND operation we can have a, if you want to find the common element in two set, okay, then we can use this operation. Okay, uh, next is a difference. Okay, difference operation. So let's say if I have a set 1 1 2 3 and set 2 3 4 5. Okay, so in this case, so set 1 minus set 2. Okay, see, so let's try to observe. Okay, answer 1 and answer 2. Let's see, first let's run this one, A1. Okay, what it written? 1 2. Okay, before let's reverse the order. Okay, and if I write set 2 minus set 1, so only difference is that in case of A1 we have used set 1 minus set 2, in case of A2 we have used set 2 minus set 1. Okay, so let's see the difference. Okay, so in case of set means first A1, okay, so we are removing the element from set 1 that are common to both set 1 and set 2. Okay, so because of that, so in set 1 1 2 3, okay, the common value was 3. Okay, between set 1 and set 2, so 3 is removed from set 1 only. Okay, in A2 case we have used put first set 2 then set 1. Okay, so in set 2 the value are 3 4 5. Okay, and if we apply this operation set 2 minus set 1, only that value will be subtracted or removed from set 2 which are common to both set 2 and set 1. Okay, so 4 and 5 and 3 is a common between set 1 and set 2, so that common element get removed from the set 2. Okay, uh, yeah, so that is basically about this difference operation. Now the next okay, let's use B equal to set 1 comma set 2, see what happens. Yeah, okay, so if we, so this is basically a symmetric difference. This we called it as a symmetric difference operation. Okay, so in symmetric difference the common value will get removed, other value will be present. So if you see in let's print it here. So if you see in set 1, the value was 1, 2, 3, set 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So the common value was 3. Okay. So that common value will get removed, and in final we'll get 1, 2, the value which are not common. Okay. So because of that, it is 1, 2, 4, 5. So let's try with some 8, 9. Okay. And 4, 3, 1. Let's see. Sorry, 4, 3 is already there. Okay. So now the common value are, let's add one more value, 8. So in set 1, the value are 1, 2, 8, 9. In set 2, the value are 3, 4, 5, 1, 8. Can anyone want to tell the answer? Want to try? What will be the output of B? Okay. No one want to try.
1 to 9.
2, 3, 4, 5, 9.
2, 9.
Okay. Good, good. So this is how we can have a difference operation, symmetric difference operation. Okay. Yeah. So now this can be also useful. So let's say if I have a 3 set, okay, and so let's say subset. So first, okay, so there is a term called subset. Okay, so for example, if I have one set, uh, let's say 1, and if I have other set 1, 3, 5. Okay, so we can call A is a subset of B. A is a subset of B. Okay, why? Because inside A 1 is there, inside B 1, 3, 5. Okay, so A is a sorry, this A. Okay, A is a subset of B. So if A is present in B, then we can call it as a subset. Okay, means A is a subset of B. The condition is that if a eighth element or A set element, A set all element are present inside B set element. Okay, then we can, and B should be bigger than A. Then we can call it as a subset. And B is a superset of A. So A is a subset of B and B is a superset of A. Okay. So let's see with example. Okay. So just to check whether, let's say, if I want to check, uh, so set one dot is subset of set 2. Okay. So just to check whether that is a subset or not, we can have this command. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So we haven't print that yet. Because of that, it was, yeah. So earlier it was using this one. Because of that, it was throwing false. Okay. Now, okay. So set 1 have element 1, 2. Set 2 have element 1, 2, 3, 4. So set 2 contains set 1. So because of that, set 1 is a subset of set 2. Okay. So this is Let's check. Set 2 is a superset of set 1. Let's check that one. So yeah. So I think subset and superset concept is clear. Let's try with one more example. Let's see. Set 3 dot same thing. Let's say just to check. Yeah. So there are two. So set 3 is a subset of set 2 or not. It should return false, correct? Because set 3 is not inside set 2. So let's create one more set, set 4. And set 4 equal to 3 if I write. Okay, and if I return. So set 4 dot is subset of set 2. What it should return, true or false? Anyone? Set 4 is a subset of set 2 or
True.
not?
True.
True.
True, true.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is just to check whether that is true or false, means whether that is present inside or not set 2. Okay. One more thing, set 4 is greater than set 2. It return false. Okay. So now let's say set 1 greater than set 4. It should return set 1 okay and let's try this one, set 3 greater than set 4. Let's see. Set 2 greater than set 4. Set 3 greater than set 4. Okay, that's strange. Set 3, set 4 false, and set 1 false. Okay, so this basically looking for only common things, and then they check whether that is greater or uh, uh, that is greater or less. It is confusing, but if you see in set 1 and set 2 has a bigger or more number of element. In case of set 1 it was 1 2 only, okay, small. So in that case, it was means set 1. When I check set 1 greater than set 2, it returning false. But if I write set 2, since set 2 is has more number of element, it return true. Okay. Let's see set 2 and set 4.
Hello,
Set.
sir.
Uh-huh.
Is it like by greater than or less than we check is it a subset or a superset?
For means no.
I mean to say that when we write set one is greater than set two, then is it we checking that set one is a superset of set two?
No, for that there is a command, right?
Okay.
Already there is a command.
So, sir, on what logic it is giving true or false?
That is what I am telling. So
Okay.
if there are common element, or if they are subset, okay, or superset, after that only this will return true or false. Means that is what uh, my interpretation. I have confusion on this, but uh,
Hello,
let's see.
sir. Actually, I checked on ChatGPT and it is saying that it is for checking superset and subset.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
It's not about superset or subset. If we greater like if the number it also consists of numbers. Like if the starting number is 1 and the other set has 2, so it will automatically show which is the great. Like it will show 2. It comes under like I was also search also. Like for
Mhm.
example, if we check like apple is greater than banana or not, where then the output will be false because a comes before b, like that. It's showing like that.
No, that is for string operation.
For numbers also same, like if 10 is greater than 5, it shows true.
That is for
So,
set operation you are telling.
yeah, set operation only. Like if we consider like two, it's showing how each number it will consider. Like that's why it's showing some false, some truths like that.
Maybe
Okay.
elements size.
Okay, no problem. I will also go through it again, and in next class I will tell. Okay, and that is not that much important. We generally hardly we will use uh, in future classes, but definitely I will get back to you about this. Okay, so for now leave it about that. This one, that true false set 2 greater or less. Okay, so this is clear, right? Subset and superset. Till that point it is clear, right? Or in that anyone having any doubt? Okay, cool. Yeah, so similarly there is a command called is disjoint. Okay, so let's see. So set 1 and set 3. So set 1 has 1 2 and set 3 has 5 6. So there is a no common element, so a disjoint, so it is returning true. Okay, yeah, so that is about set operation. Okay, uh, any doubt till this point?
No, sir.
Okay, okay, so I do not want to start new topic today, because so the next class we will basically see if else statement and maybe loop. So tomorrow we will have class. Okay,
Yes,
same
sir.
timing. Yeah, so
Sir,
yeah,
I have shared a screenshot of ChatGPT conversation.
regarding that one.
Yeah, that greater than less than.
Okay, share.
In the group I have shared.
Okay, chat gpt response you have shared,
Yeah, yeah.
but I'm not able to see it in chat or WhatsApp
No, no,
group
in
or
WhatsApp group. Yeah, WhatsApp group.
WhatsApp
okay,
chat.
okay. So actually, this is what I have also said, but may not be able to properly convey. So let's see again. Yeah. So set 2 means if we basically the condition should be for greater than or equal to that. First it should be a superset. I mean it should have either set, subset or superset. Okay. After that you are checking whether that is a true or false. Okay. For example, let's say um, if I want to check set 2, okay, greater than set 1. Okay. See, subset or superset, directly first assume, okay, there are common element. Okay. So 1, 2, and here
Sir, share
also.
your screen, sir.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So here if you see there are 4 set, right? So if I check set 1 and set 2, okay, greater than or equal to. So set 2, let's run this one and let's try to do set 2 greater than set 1. That is also true. Then set 1 greater than equal to set 2. That is false. Okay. So if you just see set 1 and set 2, okay, so there is a either they are subset or superset. Okay. So set 1 is a subset of set 2 and set 2 is a means if any one is a subset of other one, so other one will be a superset of set 1. Okay. So other thing will automatically come. Okay. So in that case, in set 1, the number of element are total 2. In set 2, the number of element are 4. Okay. So then if I return set 2 greater than equal to set 1. So in set 2, the number of element are 4. In set 1, the number of element is true. So it should be true, right? And if I return set 1 greater than set 2, set 1 greater than set 2, it is returning greater than equal to false. Okay.
Sir, one question. Is there any difference in using greater than and greater than equal to?
Greater than and greater than equal to, sometimes it can be, yeah, definitely there is a difference, right? 2 is means 3 is greater than 3 is let's say
Sir, is it inclusive and exclusive kind of thing?
yes.
Okay, got it, sir.
It will take time. I think in next class I will again explain this point. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
I don't want to create any confusion, so better
Okay.
Yes, sir.
for now you can leave it
Yes, sir.
to this point. Okay. Yeah. Any
Yes,
other
sir.
doubt? Okay. So tomorrow we will see this one, and we will have if else statement. So if else and then loops. Okay. So they are very useful, and in most of the cases we use this loops if else statement. So yeah. So I think in 5 to 6 class we can finish. I will try to
Bye.
finish Python. Yeah. Okay. Thanks everyone.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
thank you, sir.